Welcome everybody to a pre-season staple, a pre-season classic. It's the kit reviews, and for this, Shaylee is back. Do you realise I actually get comments saying, can we have Shaylee for the kits?
It's like an annual review.
An annual tradition. We are going to look at all of the Championship home and away kits, okay, this time. So, what I need from you guys in the comments is your best home kit, your best away kit, and your kit crime. We need your worst kit as well. Me and Shaylee are going to give you ours. Get in the comments with yours. As usual, please don't take this too seriously. We want to have a bit of fun. I don't want any tears. I mean, drowning in tears in the comments. We go in alphabetical order. We'll put the chapters in down the bottom if you want to skip. I'd watch the whole thing because Shaylee's going to be really entertaining. Let's start with Blackburn Rovers. Home kit on the left there, Shaylee, and they've gone for a classic when they won the Premier League in 94-95 to look at that. On the right-hand side, the away kit in black and red. Look, I love the Blackburn side that won the title, so I quite like the home kit. So I prefer the home to the away, to be honest.
The home?
The blue and white is the home.
I prefer the away.
You prefer the away?
Absolutely.
So what's your take on the home then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see a little bobblehead of Alan Shearer down there. To be honest, we've been quite cruel. Do you remember Blackburn had like a light blue half, a dark blue, a blue, and then totally wicked. So it's an improvement from last year, I think, isn't it? Let's move it on to Bristol City with a very bold collar.
It's a necklace.
On the home. It does look like a necklace, doesn't it?
It does.
That's not a bad shout, that. So left-hand side is the home kit as we're looking, and pretty much reverse with a darker red. I quite like both, Shaylee.
I'm just not sure how I feel like the necklace, because not only does it look like a necklace, it almost looks like it's been pulled in. Like a, do you know what I mean?
I know, or like a thread's come loose and you've pulled it out. Yeah. Okay, I quite like both, but there we go. Bristol City, damning with faint praise. Right, Burnley. Now, do you remember when we got a zillion blackout kits for the away kits?
Oh, I like that.
Here's the first one. It's quite nice.
Shark tooth.
I quite like the home shirt as well. I quite like, because it's very easy for Burnley to like Aston Villa and West Ham.
I was going to say that looks like an Aston Villa.
Yeah, so they've put a bit of a grid on there. I'm taking you prefer the away. I probably do as well, to be honest.
Yeah, it's lovely. There's a scattering of white in a Bristol shape.
Bristol. We've done Bristol, Shaylee, Bristol City a minute ago.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, you've got.
I do. Right, this is my first dislike. I'm sorry, Cardiff. Grey and green is not doing it for. Although I do like the collar.
No, grey and green looks. That's
on the
a bit
away,
sad, isn't it?
If the home shirt had the shape of the collar that the away shirt does, I think I'd really like the home shirt. But that's a swing and a miss for me.
It's not a good grey. It's not a silver grey. It's what I would call dull grey.
Dull grey.
Rainy day grey.
We'd like to point out Shaylee's Welsh heritage here before anyone, accuses us of any bias. Right, Coventry don't have an away kit yet. And that lighting, can you see that's not part of the shirt on Ellis Sims there. Normally, I love Coventry.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, for the blue, electric blue.
Oh, so it's just a blue shirt.
Well, they've got the Hummel, you normally like the Hummel chevrons down the sleeves. I think there's been better Coventry ones the last few years.
It's a bit boring, isn't it, really?
For Coventry. Do you remember Gus Hamer holding the strip light, the lightsaber? Yeah. That was lovely, that one, to be fair. Right.
Oh my gosh, what is that? It looks like a Viennetta.
That has answered it. I was just going to say, how do you describe green, brown and yellow? I don't mind the white, the home shirt.
Is it like a tribal swirl on the arm?
I don't. It's probably Rams if it's
yeah.
Derby, isn't it? So I prefer the.
Oh, it's the head. Yeah, look, it's the head of it.
Do you remember my slight issue with FanHub and their sponsorship as well? So that's a little bit of a turn off. Although I'm sure Derby are getting very nicely paid. But
that is very interesting. The mint chocolate chip ice cream is
something. I like Derby, classic old school club. That away shirt is rank and maybe featuring later on. Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh dear. Love Derby. Sorry, don't like that away shirt. Now you've had Hull as winners before. And you love Kappa. No away shirt yet, obviously. Big question mark over your face. What are your feelings on?
I think what I've realised is I quite like an orange.
Yeah.
And it's because it's just bright, isn't it, really? But I don't mind that. It's nothing exciting.
Not enough.
It's nice and bright.
Not enough tiger for you, is there?
Not quite enough tiger.
No. Right. That Leeds away shirt is lovely. The yellow one. I really like the collar. And
the big
they've gone.
circle?
Yeah, they've gone for the old badge. They had that badge when they were like a mega club. Leeds fans, you're still a mega club. You were just more of a mega club in the 70s. Did I dig myself out of that? Bit of controversy because they've gone with Red Bull. They didn't like the red because of the Manchester United hatred on that. But I really do think the away shirt's lovely.
That is quite sad that you can't have a single colour that's not...
That's the deal. I think the whole Red Bull thing is generally a bit contentious. But I think that away might be featuring later. But what's your take?
Yeah, it's all right.
Let's move along to Luton Town, who've given us absolutely nothing.
Sad times.
JS, Naffle. So we can move on to Middlesbrough.
Oh, okay.
What are you thinking then?
I'm not a fan of the home, but the away is okay. A bit more. What's the? Is that just got a little pattern on it?
Light blue. That collar is too wide and
it is quite wide,
round,
isn't it? Yeah, I haven't even looked at that. It's because they've made it join the stripes.
So
Actually, I think that shirt's just too big for that guy, to be fair.
Who's an elite athlete who should have the right size shirt. I prefer the home shirt. I like the red and white there. So I think we're going to disagree on that one, Shaylee. Right.
Okay.
If ever a sponsor ruined a shirt, and you always like Husky chocolate on Millwall, I think that away shirt would be beautiful without my guava and a big bright green.
Yeah.
And on the home one, we said this last year about Millwall. I like a rugged block of dark blue on Millwall. I'm not a great fan of the white, although that's another retro kit.
A rugged block.
I really like the away shirt, and if it didn't have that sponsor on, I think it'd be lovely. What's your take?
Yeah, the green and the green, whoever that's not. And it obviously doesn't have to be green because it's white on the home. If it had been black, the G.
Oh, they could have done it white, couldn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been fine. I like the colour green on the away, but the thick white stripes too thick at the bottom for me on the home.
And bring back the Husky chocolate. Mill. Right.
Ooh.
I think for Norwich, because we always mock Norwich just because they're yellow and green, that's a decent pair for me, those two kits. And I actually think the away, black and yellow, I think works pretty nicely,
I like
don't
that
you?
Spattering of yellow.
Spattering of yellow. I think that's the best Norwich home shirt there's been. Normally...
I mean, also, she's a beaut. She would probably make any shirt look nice.
Looking at the Spanish bloke on the left, yeah. But I think that's the best Norwich home shirt there's been for a while, I have to say.
Okay.
And Shaylee, we're in the middle of a heat wave here.
Woo!
And what you love to do in a heat wave is have an adult beverage. Look behind us at the mega display there from Beer52. You know the deal by now. You can get involved. Get yourself a free crate of Beer52. You have to pay the postage. That'll cost you £5.95. But you can then have your 8 beers beautifully curated by the wonderful people up at Beer52. Either craft beer or dark beer, whatever tickles your fancy. Pay the postage, £5.95. Don't click onto the Oxford shirt yet. Go to beer52.com/bloom. That's beer5252.com/bloom for your free crate of beer. Please drink responsibly.
Do look at these pretty cans though. I like those.
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? Do you think the Oxford shirt, can I just say, pull back the curtain here, it's 7:39. Oxford released that shirt at 5:17 today.
Yeah, you went for a bit of a panic.
I did, when we were putting our beautiful daughter to bed. We've just done the Norwich yellow. What's your take on it? I'm sure there's going to be a sponsor appear on it.
Is that
nah.
No. I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, it's a bit nondescript, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very yellow.
But welcome Oxford to the Championship and congratulations on your promotion from League One. Right, now Plymouth, we gave really good feedback to Plymouth.
I like that green. That's a really nice green.
Do you remember last year they had dark green and kind of gold and it was really nice as well?
No, I don't remember that.
That is another one where it's a team that was good of theirs in the 90s. I think
really
the home
like
shirt's better than the away shirt, but home shirt's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
You've done it again,
I like it.
Plymouth. Bank that one for later. Right.
Ooh.
I think the Neon Bible Pompey away kit there is quite nice.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
I think they've done a very good job of lighting the home kit there. Blue on blue, blue electric blue. Welcome Pompey to the division as well. I'm a big fan of the away kit, and I think that's a good twist on the blackout kit. The home kit, I'm kind of like, meh, you know.
I don't hate it though, because it's a nice blue. But yeah, I like the away.
Away is nice, isn't it? Fun. Really nice. Good job, Pompey. I like the Preston away. You're always brutal to poor old Preston. Isn't one of your...
I just think I'm not a fan when it's like a colour with a lighter version of that same colour.
Oh, what, on the blue?
I don't like the cross.
Oh,
no.
I like the blue and blue. And they've gone central with the Castore and the badge as well, which is quite nice.
Is it a thing this year to try and make your kit more exciting by putting something on the sleeve but nothing on the actual
Possibly,
kit?
yeah.
They've all got like fun sleeves.
If it was the year of the blackout a couple of years ago, it's the year of the retro and the sleeve today. But what do you think of the home kit there? It's plain white and then a detail on the sleeve.
Exciting. I would have liked the black around the neck as well, I think.
That's a pretty good shout, actually. I'll give you that one.
Thanks.
Right, QPR. That's given me Jamaica vibes.
Yes, look at that.
Red, yellow and green, which is a nice...
I like that a lot.
I mean,
I always like black and gold, though.
Yeah, fair. Copy bet looks bloody awful. But we always like a hoop, don't we? I prefer the away with the kind of Jamaican bobsleigh
I like that. But
vibe
I like
with
both.
the red.
If they're, at the moment, they're the ones that I like both.
Yeah, as a package. Well done, QPR, as usual. Right, again, we're going neon with Sheffield United away. No sponsor yet. I don't think there's going to be one. Again, they've gone retro with the home kit. I'm not too bothered about the home. Kind of used to Sheffield United kits having a bit more detail.
It does look really old school, doesn't it?
That's the plan.
Yeah, I like it. I like that it looks old school, but don't actually like the shirt, if that makes sense. But I really like.
I know we're not supposed to be judging the socks as well, but that looks.
Is that a turquoisey colour?
Yeah, I think so.
On navy or black?
Pass.
That's nice. I like that.
I'm in trouble with the Sheffield United fans for slagging off their owner, apparently, even though I just repeated what they all said. But you've just got me back in their good graces there.
Sorry, guys.
Sheffield Wednesday, I'm getting big Netherlands vibes from the orange, and I really like the collar.
It looks like a funny material. Like it's not shiny, is it?
You might be right
like a
about
t-shirt.
that. The home shirt doesn't really do it for me. I don't particularly like it. I know Windass there is wearing an undershirt, which probably doesn't help the blue and white kind of pop.
You can see they tried to make the stripes a bit more interesting by doing zig-zagar on them.
Zig-zagar, Spice Girls reference. I just prefer an even stripe on Sheffield Wednesday, but then I've just contradicted myself because I didn't like the traditional Sheffield United, so what are you going to do, hey? What you're going to do is move on. Right, really like the Stoke home shirt there with centralised. I like the dark blue on it. I like the collar. Big fan of that.
Oh, is it blue, is it?
Yeah, and the away shirt, I'm kind of like, you seen one blackout. I mean, nice with the red and white on the collar.
Yeah,
really like that home
words
shirt.
On the black don't look great, do they?
But what's your take on the home shirt? You like it?
Not really.
You're not feeling it?
It's just not that exciting.
I'm quite a fan. I think we can disagree on that one, Shayla. I quite like that one.
We can disagree on that.
Right.
Ooh, see, that kind of stripe I prefer.
That's a double retro there, and I particularly like Joe Bellingham in the away shirt.
Love that he's ironing.
He is indeed ironing. Do you think he irons his own
how
shirt?
How do I hold this? Can someone show me how to hold this?
You've also got, Shayla, you've got your Hummel chevrons as well.
I like both of those a lot. I really like the sleeves on the away.
I prefer the away, but
That's fine. What's spread X?
Betting. Of course. Every time.
Hello. Camouflage.
I'm nonplussed by Swansea here with Reviva Coffee on one and West Acres on the other. If either way I like the black.
I think I've liked Swansea in the past.
Yeah, you have. I not really buying the orange detail on the.
It's not very orange.
The Swansea's black and white for me, but maybe Swansea fans will say there's some link to the orange. But yeah.
No.
Move on from the Swans. Sorry,
Sometimes.
Mr. Q.
Mr. Q.
Right. Tell me this: does a sash have to be diagonal for it to be a sash?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not a sash.
No,
right.
That's not a sash.
We were horrible about the Watford kits last year.
Sorry, Watford.
Remember, it's like been run over by a tyre and then Mr. Q and everything.
It did look like it being run over by a tyre.
I like the away shirt. I like the black, yellow, and red. Feels a bit Belgian. A little bit of a less bold yellow on the home shirt.
Yeah, it's not bright enough, is it?
No.
If it was as bright as the yellow on the away, it makes it look again that kind of retro, like it's already been worn many times.
Yeah.
and washed a few times.
Looked like there might be a Hornet detail on the away as well, which looks
I like the away one.
Looks
it's
pretty
fun.
cool. And finally, West Brom. Now, West Brom sometimes do yellow and green on the away, so I prefer, they've obviously doubled up the dark blue from the home onto the away.
Yeah.
West Brom's kit's always, they haven't got a lot to play with. It's always just like dark blue and white stripes and the Boiler Man.
They tried to make the stripes, but they've done a little pattern on the stripes.
They have. I prefer the away. Do you prefer the home?
Yeah, because the yellow on the away is a bit meh.
Oh, you see, I quite like that contrasting with the blue. You see, I think if the Oxford one had have had, you know, some sense of that blue, it would have been equally as nice. Right, It is your time now. Get in the comments. Tell us your best home kit, your best away kit, and your kit crime, your worst kit. Shaylee and I, by the magic of editing and technology, are about to chat for around 2.5 minutes. And we will give you ours. Hit pause and type yours in the comments right now. Okay, we have deliberated. Let's do our favourite home kits first. I will go for, you're going to think this is so boring, I'm going to go for Stoke City. I just like the proportioning of it. We'd never go for just a striped one. Red and white, nice little detail on the blue, collar working in nicely. Big up Stoke. That is my favourite home kit. Shaylee, what is yours?
I've gone for Plymouth, the green one. I like that a lot.
And we have to look
back.
back.
The green. It was a really nice green.
You might have gone for Plymouth last year. We'll have to check back.
Ooh.
Someone let us know in the comments. And for the away shirts, there's a bit of a neon Bible theme here, isn't it? And it is a big welcome to Portsmouth. So I've gone for the Pompey away, beautifully lit kind of neon Portsmouth University jobby there. And you're going similar.
Yes, I'm going for the Sheffield United with the turquoisey bits on. It was a close call because I also liked the one that had the red, green and...
QPR.
Yeah, I like that one too, but
Me too.
I've gone for Sheffield United.
And finally, hang your head in shame, by the way, if you've skipped straight to this bit and not looked at anything else in the video. My kit crime. I bloody love Derby, and I'm going to go there.
I love Derby.
And I'm going to go there this season. But I don't like the away shirt, Derby fans.
Sad times.
Yeah, and I'm going to steal Shaylee's line of a mint chocolate Viennette, a brown, green, yellow. Derby, I hope you have a great away record and you get loads of wins in that shirt, but it's not for me. Shaylee, your kit crime?
Mine is Cardiff. It's just looked like it had gone through the photocopier. It's grey. It's like the worst grey. Like, you know, when your printer doesn't work.
Oh dear.
Sad times.
Cardiff,
sorry.
Your printer has run out of ink, but yeah, just for the record, we love you, Derby, and we love you, Cardiff.
We do.
Get your comments in. Don't just rip on our opinions. I want to hear your opinions, your best home shirt, your best away shirt, and sharpen those knives and pencils for your kit crime as well. It's a classic every year, so Shaylee is contracted to do the Premier League kits next week as well. So look out for that one. And if you want some more Championship ranking type stuff, click right in Shaylee's face where you can see the Championship stadiums ranked.